Hello guys, we're back again. It's your boy Mr. 88 here, and in this video we'll be discussing what is the best time to trade the financial markets or the forex market. There's one and the same thing, But please, before we go any further, remember to like and subscribe to my channel, because in this video I'll be displaying content that can help you and monitor which session we're trading and which session we're in. Anyway, let's get into the video. So first things first, in case we've got new people here that don't know much about the sessions, there's a small PDF that I've attached to the video below, and it will explain much about the financial markets. So the forex market is open 24 hours, but that doesn't mean we always have to trade the entire day. We need to know when the market is ranging, when it's consolidating, and when there's more volume in the market. So we've got three major sessions. We've got Tokyo/Sydney, which is formerly known as the Asian session. We've got London session. We've got a New York session, which is the most volatile. So the best time to trade is during session overlaps. By overlaps, we mean there's a time when two sessions will be open at the same time. Take for example, there's going to be a time when the Tokyo session and the London session will be open at the same time. That time we're going to see big moves. I'll explain in the long run, and we'll take some examples when we go to the price action and we see on the live charts. And there's also London session and the New York session overlap. This is the most volatile and it's my favorite actually. This time you see big moves on stocks, currency pairs, because there are many people that are trading now and the market is almost about to close. So here, this is the site that can help you monitor what time you need to be active and to see what sessions are open. Like you can see, for example, here there's when the Asian session, Australia and Tokyo, which is one and the same thing, when they're open together, there's a bit of volume, but I like to trade when the London and New York are open. You can see, I'll explain further in the video how to use this site, but this is one tool that I use that helps me monitor what sessions to be trading. Anyway, let's go to the site so that I show you what I'm talking about. So the name of the site is Forex time zone converter. The link is in the description below. So when you come to this site, you have to set your time zone. I'm in Africa, Lusaka, so I set it to that. In case you're in Harare, Johannesburg, America, you can just set it to your time frame so that it can help you monitor, because this is my time in my country and as we're using CAT. So as you can see right now, there isn't much volume in the market, but that doesn't mean the market won't move. It can move, but you won't see fast moves like 100 pip moves, 150, 80s, 50. You can see 20, 10, 11, just there's not much volume, So if you're a day trader and you're a scalper, in case you don't know what that means, I'll drop a video in the long run to explain the types of traders we have. But you need to focus more when the volume is about to enter the market. I remember when I was new to trading, I would enter trades in Asian session where there's no volume like this. Then trades will be negatives, then they'll come into profit when there's volume in the market. So I just decided to stick to trading when volume is about to enter the market. You don't necessarily have to start at 2 p.m. Like for me, New York will start at 2 p.m. and London is about to open about in a few minutes from now. It's 8:35 where I am right now. So I'll wait for London to open. Then when New York is about to open, I'll be planning to enter my trades. So these two will be open. London opens at 9 a.m. and closes at 5 p.m. That means then New York opens at 2 p.m. and closes at 10 p.m. That means from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. there will be an overlap between London and New York. That means then we're going to see so much volume. Please remember to like, subscribe, and drop comments on the next videos you want me to talk about. So let me give an example of what I'm talking about so that people can understand. But don't worry about the site. I'll put the link in the description below, and if you've got any questions, you can DM me, you can comment in the section, and I'll be happy to help you. So take for example, let's go on gold. You see this big move. These big moves happen when there's volume in the market. This happens when the New York London overlap. Same applies to here. You see, this is the importance of monitoring. Let's say you enter the trade here, it would have been moving slow, then when there's volume in the market, it pushes it faster. So you need to enter just before the volume is pumped into the market, or maybe when you wait for the volume to show you where it's going, then you jump in. I personally find that easier than waiting here, it's ranging, maybe hit your stop loss, then go the other way. The same thing happens here. You see, when there's volume, you know, I'm not saying you can't trade when two sessions are not open, but it's much easier when you trade when there's an overlap, meaning there will be more volume to push the market. That means there are a lot of players on board, you know. Let's give another example on GU. Yeah. So take for example, this is a GBP USD, one of my favorite pairs. So take for example, just let's not even go far. This is a current chart for 19th August. So here we can see it was moving slow. Once there was volume in the market, New York London overlap, it started dropping. It dropped about 150 pips, I should think so. It dropped about 130 pips. You see, this is what we're talking about. So the same thing that happened yesterday, volume came in, and this is the pip range. Yeah, there, 140 pips. So let me give just one last example on USD CANT. Yeah, when volume entered the market, it went up. When there's volume, drops down. The New York session is actually the most volatile, in my opinion. I think it's a fact. It's a fact. But it's very risky if you're new to trading. If you're caught on the wrong side, it will hit you hard, you know. So you have to be very, very careful when trading when there's much volume. If you're not experienced, you can watch and see how the market plays out, then jump in if you catch a good setup and all. So this video won't be long. We're actually coming to the end. This is the site that I just wanted to help you. You can put it on your phone and just monitor when the sessions are open. And it's best to trade when you've got two green. Don't mind the Frankfurt session. It's not a major session, so we don't follow it. We just focus on 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can always refresh to see if there's any that has opened, but it's updated every after 5 seconds or so. Yeah, and you can read much about it there, how to set it up. It's very easy and straightforward. All you do is put your time zone there. Let's give an example. If you're in you're in Europe, London, I think Europe and Zambia are almost the same time. Yeah, you see, so that means New York will start 1 p.m. an hour earlier than me. So let's give an example. If you're in America, Chicago, yeah, so there we go. Yeah, so New York session there starts 7 a.m. That's morning for them. For me, it's afternoon. 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. London starts 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tokyo starts 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. You know, it's as easy as that. It's very straightforward, and this side is going to be very helpful in the long run because you need to monitor and see when the volume is going to come into the market. And you also have to be careful when a session is opening, because sometimes, you know, when you light up a gas stove, it comes with so much fire, then it comes down. So you have to be very careful. Like at 2 a.m. when London is opening, you watch how the market opens first, then you enter. Or if you entered below, make sure you put your stop loss at break even if you're in profit, or just monitor your trades if you are in a loss or so. Yeah, so in conclusion, let's just go back to the PDF. in conclusion, I personally think the best time to trade, in my opinion, is when two sessions are open at the same time. That's when there's volume and you take profits easier if you're a day trader or scalper. But if you're a swing trader, you don't necessarily have to know about the session. You can just set your limit orders, and even if you're in drawdown, you won't care much because you are holding the trade for weeks or so. But if you're a day trader, I would recommend this, and day trader and scalper. And you can either trade the Asian or London overlap, or London and New York overlap, or you can just trade the New York session after London close. There's also volume there because New York alone has got so much volume on it, So if you want fast moves, like me, you'd want to trade and stick to the New York, London New York overlap, Anyway, it's your boy Mr. 808 and we've come to the end of the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be dropping content weekly to update you on certain things that I find useful regarding the financial markets, and hope this video is helpful to everyone that watched it, and thank you for watching till this end. Anyway, it's bye for now, and see you on the next one.